up, guys? Welcome back to 701 Angling. We are going to go in depth a little bit on what we were doing in this video to catch these fish. So as you'll see, we are fishing for some walleyes. We're fishing on a lake called Clear Lake over by Anamoose, North Dakota. We got out there a little bit later because we tried fishing Antelope Lake. No perch for us on our success, or kind of a non-successful, I guess. No perch. Sorry if the lighting's really bad in here, but this is what we got to work with. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys really quick about what we were doing and what we were using. So for my walleye setup, I have a JT custom rod. Let's see if we can get this baby out for you guys. JT custom Black Rain 40-inch with a Ryland Flyer. I'm not sure what they call it, but I call it just a pearl white glitter. Rattles really loud. That's kind of one of my favorite things to look towards. Other than that, FLX 28. Not that you have to have that, but something along the lines of some sort of graph. Oh, I need to learn how to point the camera here. Something along the lines of a graph like that, a flasher, anything. Will help you succeed in finding fish. Like, no doubts. It will increase the amount of fish you catch probably by 80%. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You have that technology right at your fingertips to tell you whether there's a fish there, on your lure, anything. So that way you just have an idea of kind of what's going on underneath of you while fishing. Other than that, I kind of want to talk to you guys about a little bit about baits when fishing for walleyes. That can get a little overwhelming sometimes for people that are new, people that are just maybe learn how to talk, man. Like just sort of getting into angling a little bit for walleyes, even perch, because perch and walleye angling is kind of the same when it comes to fronts moving in, etc. So let's just talk about this really quick. So here I have a bunch of like assorted baits laying out, or not baits, but lures, spoons, etc. laying on this table right here in front of me. We have a clam blade spoon, some buckshot spoons, pinhead minnow by Clam, Z-Vibe by Eurotackle, some VMC tinglers, tumbler, leadhead jig, slender spoon. When it comes to walleye and perch fishing, one thing I always recommend, or something that I do personally, is always start with something like this that rattles. As you can see, you got a rattle chamber on the back. Same with the buckshot. You can see where the rattle chamber is at right there. Let's get in on that one. Right there. God, my camera skills are horrible. Rattle chamber on the back. You can kind of see it. Always start with something like that. It's gonna find your fish that are that aren't around, or if you're not marking fish, it'll bring fish in, right? Because it's loud, it's flashy, it's gonna cause that that oomph, I guess you want to call, that the fish are looking for, or it just catches their attention, I guess, right? Because rattles, stuff like that, cause vibrations in the water, hits the lateral line on the fish, they sense it. Other than that, we have right here a Swedish Pimple, green silver. Like I said, the tingler here, blue glow on the back, perch colored tumbler, silver on the back, stuff like that. If the fish are not biting on your rattle baits, stuff like that, switch to something like this. They're looking for not such an aggressive presentation. Or even if you try it, use this. Just barely wiggle it like you would for panfish. Just enough to maybe even make those clank, but hardly at all. You know what I'm saying? Slender spoon, always a good choice if fish are being finicky. I don't know why, but that flutter action of the slender spoon kind of just makes them hit for some reason. Not sure what the reason is behind that, but they work, man. But no, one thing I can recommend is white is always a color for me to go to. Something like this right here. Glow white. Look at here. One of my favorite jigs that I was just talking about was this Ryland Flyer. Red glow eye, pearl white. So keep that in mind, guys. But let's talk about a little bit about Clear Lake again here quick. Like I said, I'm just trying to get you guys an updated idea of what's kind of going on. We were fishing a sunken road bed on Clear So we were fishing right on the crease of where the road kind of used to run. So we had a couple tip ups set up in like 9 feet of water, 5 feet of water right on top of that, and those were the most active, as you'll see in the kind of in this video. The tip ups that you're seeing are right on top of that roadbed in shallow water. Other than that, we're kind of jigging right off to the side of it, 11 feet of water, 10 feet of water. But we're finding those fish, and as you'll see, stuff like the rattle baits, even on my tip ups, I was using a gold Swedish pimple on the tip up that was producing most. So keep that in mind, guys. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys in the next. Hopefully we can kind of get a little bit more in depth on these baits and kind of my ideas behind rods and electronics. This was kind of a quick run through of everything. So stay tuned, guys. I hope you guys aren't disappointed. I hope you guys are ready for another video coming up here pretty soon, hopefully next week or the week after. But let's get this stuff done, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. 701 Angling. We're bringing over a new reign of fishing, guys. Casey George Outdoors is who I'm fishing with today. Let's hit the ice. Let's put some fish on top. Remember, guys, fish hard, set the hook harder, and let the big mamas go. Let's go. Huh? No.
You got pulling on it then?
Yeah, what I've been doing is I've just been.
We're still there. It's still there.
What I've been, so like now, I give him a little bit of line,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll pull up to make sure he's still there, and then I just start, and then just keep pulling.
Tiny.
That's all the other ones too.
Yeah.
He's got the thing inhaled though. Yeah. If you want those,
Oh, yeah. I hope it is.
you're good. We'll figure it out.
Don't. cool. Nice little fish.